Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video, I want to try to help you with your team building. So hopefully this is something that a lot of people will ask sometimes, well, how am I going to be able to create the best team to be able to help me out, and how do I go about doing it? Well, that's what this video here is going to be able to do for you guys today. Now, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you guys are going down and hitting that red subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you like today's video. And then also let me know down in the comments of some information you guys may want to know about Dokkan Battle. I know you guys have really been enjoying the Dokkan 101 series that I've been producing, and I hope to continue to produce some more and be able to continue to help out not only existing players but newer players and try to find out some information that's really going to help you out. So when it comes down to team building, some of the things that you really want to make sure that you're doing is first deciding how you're able to create the best team you possibly can. And it all is going to vary depending upon what units you have in your box. So you're really going to have to take a look at it and make a decision as far as what you have that's going to help you. But probably one of the first major restrictions that you have to look at is going to be the team cost. Now, I obviously have a very high team cost at 790, so I can pretty much run anything I want. But I remember when I first started out, this is something that would actually plague me a little bit. So as much as we talk about, hey, you guys need to get this LR, or you need to get this Dokkan Fest character, sometimes you can only run one or two if you're starting out, and that's it. You're going to have to fill it in with some other characters. So team cost is going to be something that you're going to want to look at. The next thing you're going to want to do is take a look at the different types of characters that you can get. Now, there's 5 different color types that you're going to be able to go with, and those are going to be agility, which is going to be the blue, tech, which is the green, intelligence, which is purple, strength is red, and physical is going to be the yellow. So that's going to be one way you can decide on how you're going to make a team. A lot of times you're going to have leader skills that each character has that you're going to be able to go with. Now, some of the best leader skills are going to be the support units that maybe you hear about that are the 130 leads across the board, and I believe they also give key +4. So when you're going through and looking at it, you're going to want to make sure you're giving something. I mean, you can very easily get a free-to-play 70% lead. And I remember when I started out, 70% leads were amazing. So if you could just get a key +3 and 70% leader, you're going to be able to take on a lot of early Dokkan events. The other thing you can look at is decide maybe you're going to have an all-super class or maybe an all-extreme class type of character units. And it's simple. All you do is just kind of select what filter you want there and select an extreme, and those are basically the good guys and the bad guys when you're trying to decide what you want to run. And again, I'll just kind of select intelligence here, kind of figuring out exactly what you want to have. That's obviously going to be very helpful. The other way you can look up is going to be different categories. This is going to be where you're going to have like the Dragon Ball Saga or Planet Namek Saga, Android Cell Saga, Majin Buu Saga. So there's a lot of different types of categories that you can run. And there's going to be characters that are going to be in there. So Super Saiyan, we're just going to jump into that, and it's going to pull up every Super Saiyan character that I have. Now, just because characters are on all AGL, or maybe they're all Super Saiyan, that's not necessarily the best way to be able to make a team. You're going to want to actually go through and try to find people that complement each other, and that's going to be using the link system. So here we're actually just going to take a look at Super Vegito. And if you come across, you're going to notice that they have all these different types of links. Now, you can go through and hit details and actually tell you exactly what key it's going to be. Maybe it's going to give you this particular Golden Warrior one gives key +1, enemies defense -2000. So that's going to be very helpful. And there's going to be things that give you key. There are going to be things that's going to turn around and give you attack, defense, and lower attack, lower defense, things of those natures. But it's also going to give you all the different characters that have linking skills to go with it. Now, there's actually a faster way that you can go through and do this. There is actually a website out there that you can pull up, and it's Web-Api.eu. So huge shout out to Web-Api. They have the Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle best linking partner and build the best team, and you're able to just kind of go through and find some characters. Now, they give you some of the latest characters that were added. You can click on the character icon and then just view which ones you have. Now, we had Super Vegito, so we're just going to type in Super Vegito here. And he should be able to pop up. There he is. We're going to take a look at that Super Vegito, and he's going to tell you what the leader skill was, the super attack, passive categories, and links, and you're able to go through and you can actually filter the results even better. But it'll tell you right away there are characters that share 5 links. So all those characters there share the 5 links, 4 links at least. As you can see, there's a lot, 3 links. So this is a really nice website to be able to use to be able to find out, hey, this is what I want to be able to run. Now, if you remember, we also tried to run some different types of characters. So let's say we wanted to do just AGL characters and we wanted them to all be Super Saiyan. So from here we can apply those filters, and there we go. So if you have those characters, you know right away that's going to be your absolute best linking partner, is going to be actually the Super Saiyan Gogeta, and then also this Gotenks here. And again, you can just kind of click on one. They're going to tell you the basic leader skill, super attack, passive. So gives you a pretty good idea as far as how you can be able to build your team. So when you're going through and doing that, you're going to want to try to find some of the best things. Not to mention, you're also going to want support units. They're going to be able to help you out. So showing you some different types of support units. Sometimes you can go through and try to figure everything out, but maybe you just don't know. So there's this little button that's here. It's called the skill effect. If you go here, you can take a look at passive skill, leader skill, super attack, and active skill. Now, we're going to want to find just a passive skill, and we want somebody that's going to be able to either boost all, boost a type, or boost a category. So right now, because the category is Super Saiyan, we're just going to start off very specific. So we could just go here, and these are all characters that will boost a category. Now, it's not necessarily going to be Super Saiyan, so that's where we're going to turn back here. We're going to drop it down to be just Super Saiyan characters. So right there, we only have one character now that we have to try to figure out whether or not they're going to be able to boost a category. And with this particular one, they're only going to be able to boost the Goku's family category. So it doesn't help that Super Vegito very much. So we're actually be able to turn them back around. And again, we're going to take a look, and we'll just say that we're looking for someone that can boost all. And there we have it. Those are the characters that are able to boost all. And just kind of jump in here. Super Saiyan categories obviously doesn't help with the intelligence part, but then we've got the Super Saiyan Trunks, and he boosts superclass allies by 25% on the attack. And then right here we also have a Super Vegeta who weakens regeneration and AGL and physical type ki +2. So right away you can get some additional ki with him on your team. Then in your rotation here, before any links activate, you're going to be at a +8 if you have at least a +3 ki leader skill. And having the best amount of ki is going to be very helpful, because then you're consistently launching super attacks. You're going to be getting some additional abilities to be kicking off with your SA attack. So I would suggest try to find something that will run off of easy ki. Not to mention, if you have the best opportunity for your ki that's coming around, you can kind of coast through a level. Maybe you're just trying to hurry up and blow through some of your stamina for the day, and you're just going to go through and just say, hey, look, I just want to go to my easy level that I like to go to and just burn through the level, not have to think much. That's what you could do, and you're going to be able to blow through your stamina. You're going to be able to do the levels as quickly as possible, and you're not going to have to worry about, well, whether or not your guys are going to super attack and clear the stage pretty easily. So there's a couple different things there. Again, hopefully that helps you out. Boost all lets you know everybody that kind of boosts every character. This right here is Super Saiyan Trunks from the future, and you can tell right there he gives ki +2 and attack and defense +30% for all allies. So again, a great benefit to be able to have on any team if you're able to run him. And as long as you're not going against, even if you were going against a strength team that is strong against physical, the rest of your team that we were looking at making was going to be AGL, which is going to be strong against the strength. So some pretty good ideas there to try to help you out. I hope that kind of explains a little bit more. And there's a couple different things. Another leader skill that you can actually go through and do, which isn't used quite as much, is going to be here we'll actually come through and raise super attack off ki spheres. These are going to be leader skills. These guys here are all going to turn around and help you with nuking. So as you see there, AGL type attack 35% per AGL ki sphere retained. They don't give you any other boosts as far as with your attack, HP, defense, and doesn't help with ki, but If you're able to find key change, people that can change key spheres to AGL, you have a potential to really be one-shotting a lot of characters, especially early Dokkan Fest characters. So just another opportunity that you have. Again, the most important thing is to take a look at what units you have, how they're going to be able to work together, and try to find the absolute best that you can do. You also want to go through and try to find the best rotation. So you know right away you're going to have a friend unit, and you can choose from almost any friend unit as long as somebody's got it set up there. So let's say you were unable to pull the Super Saiyan Rose. You know you could still build a team off of his category, which is going to be the Future Saga, just by looking to see, well, what Future Saga characters do I have? And then you can rely on, well, I know I'm going to be able to get a Ki plus 4 and attack, defense, and HP plus 130%, and then run your best teams off of that. But then you want to try to figure out your rotations. And your rotations are going to simply be the first two characters that you have on every turn that you want to have together. They're usually going to be your 1-2 punch, your best linking partners, and the ones that are going to go through and help you out. The third slot is going to be the one that will be more of like your support. Now, when it comes down, there's actually a way that you can decide how often people are able to come up on your team. So if we just select any random level here, I'm just going to go into Ambitious Androids, Tenacious Scientist, and we'll actually just kind of run a team here real quick. Now, where they generate is going to be completely random, and you can look down here at the little circle. You can find that's going to be completely random. There's no way to have that generated in any type of specific format. However, once you're here, I can now predict when characters are going to be coming by. So if you open it up, you're going to see 1 through 7 because of each character you have. Now, I can change the rotation as long as slots 1 and 2 are there. Whatever units are in 1 and 2, they will come every other turn, guaranteed. All right? And then same thing on the next time, slots 4 and 5, they're going to be there every single time. Slots 3, they're going to come every third turn. So they're on this particular one right now. Let's say I wanted to go around and have my Zamasu Super Saiyan Rose in the third slot. So this is turn 1. They will not show back up till turn 4. So we'll through here and just kind of do the attacks very quickly and get everything situated from that point. So even if I fight, because this is just a sub-boss on the level, my next rotation, you're going to see that the Zamasu and the Rose are going to be in the 5 and 6 slots. So we're just going to run through here, get up against Jiren, and we're going to take again a look at where they're going to be at on the rotation wheel. Popping these guys up there. There you go. See, 5 and 6. We've got Zamasu. We've got Rose. So from there, they're going to drop down next turn to be 4, or excuse me, next turn they're going to be 1 and 2. All right, just like Zamasu, Goku, and Rose are 1 and 2 this time. Next time they're going to jump to 5, 6. So it's going to continuously go through. Now, one thing you want to be careful of is whoever's in your third slot is going to go for 3 turns. So you're going to want to make that move. If that's the rotation I always want to have with Rose and Goku Black, then that's going to be what we want to have set up. So you don't want to turn around and have something that's not going to be set up right because it can affect you. But that's pretty much basics when it comes down to creating a team. I hope this was something that was beneficial for you guys. If you guys liked today's video, please make sure you give me that thumbs up and let me know down in the comments maybe some other information you want to know about in regards to teams. And also let me know if there's other information you guys want to know as far as my Dokkan 101 series. So thank you very much for watching today. That's today's video. We'll talk to you guys later.